Maine is the northeasternmost state of the United States. The 14,000 seat Oxford Plains Speedway is the biggest public facility in the Pine Tree State. Carved out of 200 acres of woodland and 6 short leagues, the facility featured a wooden grandstand that seated 5,000 spectators and had parking for 1,000 cars. During the 1960s, Oxford Plains hosted NASCAR races, and in 1966, Bobby Allison won his first victory on NASCAR's senior circuit. Today, late models are a featured class, and the track is home to an annual Oxford 250, the richest one-day late model race meet in America. Tonight, they play host to the drivers of the Spark Racing League's mini stocks. Mini stock series here on Overdrive Automotive Media. My name is Cam Gillens, and I'll take you along for the race as I do every week. We're going to pick up tonight's coverage all the way into qualifying. As everyone's starting to get seated up for it. Looks like we got some cars on track now. We're going to open it up with the 31 of Jacob Phillips. As he's on his warm-up lap, here we go. So tonight you're going to see these cars kind of take a weird line that's a little bit unconventional from other weeks of the circuit. They're kind of sweep out wide, drag a little brake, and then get down low. Just hug that white curb. As Jacob Phillips goes to the top board with a time of 16.55. Let's see if he can do better on his second lap. As he kind of rear end scooting across the line, he did. He got it down to 16.5. We're going to go on board with the 36 of Jacob Nickerson. As he comes out of his second lap, he got it down to provisional third place at 16.65. Alright, so we're on board with let's see, the 60 of Steve Est. So as he come down to the cool down lap. Check out the 13, Jake Mockey. So looks like this is his warm-up lap. Oil actually on board with him. As he's come to the flag. It looks like he goes all the way up to second as he ties for the top of the board at 16.50. See if he can do better on his second lap. He goes just a tad bit slower at 16.53. All right. Looks like track's kind of gone cold for a minute. Give it a bit. So this is one of the most well-known kind of short flat tracks on iRacing service. It's very tight, and as we all have come to know, that the onboard stock configuration setup for these cars creates quite a bit of a tight condition. So you gotta have to drag the brake and the throttle to get along with it. Alright. Since we're waiting for more action on, we're gonna go on board to a pre-recorded video from Jake. Alright. as he starts.
All
it
right.
next.
Well. Alright, so we're going to give you guys a couple laps here at Oxford Plains. So the one thing about this track is there is no outside wall, which makes it a little interesting for about 3/4 of this track. So you really kind of want to take this curbing in down low, swing it out as much as possible to kind of take the corner and brake as you ride in. But you don't want to go too far out because there's the lip pretty much on the front and back straight. And if you take it too far out, the car kind of levels and does not want to make the corners. Try to take that here. Get too far out, it kind of levels out and doesn't want to turn. So, kind of want to try to keep it towards the bottom as much as possible, and you see this rubber build up, kind of the rubber line there. You want to try to keep it as close as possible on that.
16.886.
Alright. It looks like we're going to get straight to the boards. We'll pull up. So, on pole, you got the 31 Jacob Phillips. On the second man we just heard from, the 13 of Jake Mockey. On third, we got the 49 of Devin Jack. Fourth is the 6 of Dave Grajewski. Fifth place is the 27 of Ryan Phillips. Sixth is the 36 of Jacob Nickerson. Seventh is the 60 of Steve Est. Eighth is the 99 of Tim Lickert. Ninth was the 4 of Nathan Gentry. And then you got 10th of 69 of Larry Pauling. And then the right hour field is the 44 of Patrick O'Toole. It's about a rowdy bunch. I hope these guys got enough practice along the week so we can keep going at some of this amazing racing that's going on. Alright, as we're coming to the green. Looks like the 31 of Jacob Phillips and the 13 of Jake Mockey side by side as Jake coming out of the corner gets the kind of a jump on him. He's going into the corner. It looks like Jacob kind of got on the inside and kind of slaughtered, kind of waved Mockey out. As it looks like Jacob Phillips is just got to the big jump. As he goes out to the lead, it looks like the 49 of Devin Jack slots in second. Look, Jake's Mockey got all the way back down to third. As we go a little bit further back in the pack, looks like 36 of Jacob Nickerson is battling out with Dave Grajewski. As we go out front, it looks like Devin is riding the tail of Jacob. These guys with the times is just right the hundredths of a second of each other. If they just slip up and get tight right from the get-go, it's going to create some opportunities. Some of these guys to get on the inside. Oh! It looks like 27 Ryan Phillips got the 13 of Jake Maki a little bit loose. Looks like Maki still got it going. Oh, it looks like Ryan just kind of got a little tight. It's going to bring Nickerson in back to him. The battle for the lead heats up. See, the 31 and the 49 just kind of starts trying to get away from these guys, as we're already left 10. Watch will start as the further this go, the tires start wearing out a little bit. Start get tight. We might see a little bit more banging going on. Oh, it looks like Devin Jackson's going to try to go to the high line to create some momentum and try to sweep it down and try to do the crossover on him. Wasn't quite close enough. See if Maki can get back to him. The battle of Nickerson and Phillips is starting to heat up too. Nickerson's going to try to get the inside line. See if Jack, we'll go on board with Jack to see if we can get pretty close. See if he starts trying to square him up a little bit. He does it, as you can see, that it's kind of gently feathering the throttle coming out of the center of the corner. Oh, is trying to get under the brake and trying not to jack up. No pun intended. Jack up, Jacob. It looks like he's going to try to square him up. We're on board with Maki too. See those front two guys, see if he can figure out a way around them. As we're coming up on lap 17. Oh. Looks like the battle first and second start to heat up again. Maki's just kind of licking his chops a little bit. Watch those two battle it out. It might bring him right back to him. Go back in the back pack, check out a little bit of a battle going on between Grajewski and O'Toole. Like O'Toole's trying to get on the inside. Oh, he just kind of popped the curb as Grajewski just starts going. As we go up front, it looks like Maki's trying to square up Jack. See if he can create some momentum to get on the inside of him. See if he can find some space to get underneath Jack here. It looks like Jack's rear end's starting to get a little bit loose now. He's just trying to overwork the tires a little bit. It's just ever so close. Let's try to get the square out at the top of the corner, see if he can dive in the corner a little bit, create some momentum. Looked like that battle between Grajewski and O'Toole kind of settled down. Keep an eye up on front for a little bit. You can put a blanket over the top five right now. If anyone just slips up just a little bit, It's going to create some opportunity for a couple of other of these drivers. Join the fray up front. Oh, like that. Looked like Jack kind of got a little tight on exit. It might bring Maki right in underneath him. As they're going to start coming up on the lap traffic. They are first through thirds, right nose to tail right now. Everyone's just trying to find their way around. Starts searching for a little bit of a different line. See, as they come up on this lap traffic, it creates a little bit of havoc for the front runners. See if these lap traffic can just kind of pick a lane and let these front guys hash it out. Looks like the 99 and the 60 are kind of coming together as we're already at lap 30. We're coming up on halfway. We're starting to go on lap traffic. Oh, looks like Jack is injured right on as he's trying to go on the outside of Phillips. See if he can square out the corner. Let's see what these lap traffic can do. Oh, looks like the 60 of Pola. Oh, Vest kind of got a little squirrely coming in center of the corner. That's going to create havoc for these lead drivers. As top 5 is now right in between them. Let's see who's going to be able to pick the right lane. Oh, the 60 just kind of pulls out of the way. Just let these guys go. As we're just about past halfway. So it looks like they're just gently going in. Make sure they, as Maki gets underneath Jack. And that's going to bring along Phillips right along with him. Ooh, as Phillips pops the curb. It's going to bring Nickerson right on the back end of him. We're on board with Jake again. As you it looks like these front runners navigate through traffic quite well. It looks like Phillips said Jack is kind of about. Oh! Looks like Phillips got a little tight. Almost door slammed Jack there. It's going to possibly create an opportunity for Nickerson as he comes and pops the curb. And again, he starts to get a little tight. Try to square up the corner. So Nickerson is just kind of licking his chops. Oh, looks like he kind of got tight. As he gonna try to go underneath Jack. Oh, looks like Jack got underneath him. He's gonna go right back up front. Maki's right on the tail of Phillips. See if he can create some momentum. That's lap 43. Go on board with Jack. Now back almost back up to nose to tail again. Looks like Maki's trying to create some space. Trying to create some momentum. As we start coming back up more lap traffic. Looks like Jack still working on the high side. Said Maki's just kind of laying back. See if we get a few laps to cool down the tires, see if he can make another run at Jacob Phillips. We're back on board with Jack. See, he's square. You can look at that square. It looks like Ryan Phillips' rear end's starting to slide quite a bit. They're all top threes, all about nose to tail again as we're coming up on lap traffic once again. We're on board with Maki. Oh, he's going to try to get to the inside. So that's very gingerly. Oh, it looks like they're trying to get on the inside of him. Not quite get it done. As we stay green. As we start coming back of the four of Nathan Gentry. Oh! There's a little bit of tank slapping there between Maki and Phillips. These guys are just kind of letting these guys go through. Spore putting on a show. Oh, 27. Oh, gingerly just popped the curb. He still keeps third. Oh, again, Maki takes slaps. Phillips is starting to get a little impatient with him. We'll go back on board with Jake. We've got up 13 laps to go. Oh, looks like Phillips is starting to struggle a bit under braking. Let's see if Maki could tap to the outside and maybe dive in the corner to get underneath him coming out of exit. Think it might be a way. Oh, there he goes. There he goes. That might open up the opportunity for Ryan Phillips to come along with him. And he does. As that drops back to Jacob Phillips back up to third. He might even drop him back to fourth. He's starting to struggle on the braking now. Let's see if Maki can just start. walking away with this. 10 laps to go. Let's see if 27 Ryan Phillips has anything for him. So 4 again just kind of pulls out of the way. Let's these front runners go. Jake Mockey's just starting to walk away a little bit now. As the top 5, the tires go away, start to separate quite a bit. Let's see if Phillips or Jack can come back to Mockey a little bit to see if we make this a 3-pony race once more. Oh, as we got a caution. The first caution of the series. As it looks like the 44 of Patrick O'Toole goes around right in front of leaders. We're going to go back and watch that. See what happens to him. Oh, classic pop the curb and away around you go. All right, so we get first tire taking of the series. This is gonna create for a couple lap shootout between them all. Let's see if someone ends up taking only a few tires. And oh! Looks like the 31 of Jacob Phillips gets out front. Jake Mockey second. I have a feeling that was one of those strategy calls. We'll have to talk to him after this is over, see if he already took 2 tires. I believe that's probably a 2-tire stop. So it looks like we're going to try to get this running order situated, and here we go. Looks like the 49 of David Jack gets out front. Looks like David Jack and Jacob Phillips along the way. Looks like they just pulled up, and as we come to the white flag, we'll just see what happens between these two. Looks like Phillips is going to get inside of Jack. As we're coming to the checkered flag, it looks like Phillips gets it over Jack by half a car. It looks Jake Mockey comes in third. That's a little bit crazy, Havoc. As we're gets it's a little bit of a donut fest going on now. See if he does. Looks like a little bit of a Polish victory lap going on here. Oop. Alright. Uh, we'll watch him do his donuts as we're waiting for everyone to be available to do our post-race interviews. It's pretty wild that that last little bit, that last little when the 44 just popped the curb and went out around the way. All right, it looks like Mock 13 of Jake Mockey's ready. So let's bring him into the booth. Jake, this is Cam in the booth. You got me?
Hey, what's up, Cam?
Hey, what was that all about?
So we wanted to try something a little different. Did not work, and that last restart, I got stuck in neutral and couldn't shift out at all.
Oh, I was wondering what happened because it looks like those front guys just kind of popped it out and got away from you. So I was wondering what happened there.
As soon as I shifted at the start, it got stuck in neutral, and then I sat there literally holding the clutch and shifting, and it just would not go. So,
well, that's
yeah, don't know what happened, but hey, still got a podium, so can't be too hurt by it. But
well, yeah, it looked like for a while you was just kind of laying in the weeds to see what Phillips was gonna do, and then I see you start playing with him a little bit, start slapping him a couple times.
So we were all in a chat together, me, Jacob, and Ryan. They're both racers on Big Fast with me, and pretty much we were sitting there, and I was just in Jacob's ear the whole time, just like, "Hey man, come on, pick up the pace. I'm right here on you." And he'd pull away a little bit, and then I pick back up on him, and a couple times I had to give him a little bumper just to say, "Hey, keep it going." But yeah, no, Oxford is this is a tough track, man. Once you get single file, there's no passing, and that outside will just eat up those tires.
Yeah, it looks like that's kind of what happened with Jacob last few laps when you got past him. It looks like he just got tight and just kind of got freight trained there on the outside.
So he was complaining that his front right was heating up, so he started losing pace, and I just happened to get underneath him and pulled away. But yeah, we all decided consciously to take tires there, and me and Jacob made it out by the skin of our teeth. Ryan did not. And yeah, unfortunately, I got really messed up on that restart. I probably could have got back up there with Devin and Jacob and fought them pretty hard at the end, but it might not have been the smartest choice taking those tires at the end. But we wanted to try to give you a little bit of something here tonight.
Well, so I said that it's the first caution and first actual pit stops of the series. So,
well, yeah, first caution. So we had to spice it up a little bit, give you something to get excited on the broadcast about, right?
It was quite interesting, just because the top 5 of you guys was kind of right there, nose to tail for a good 3/4 of the race. So,
yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, we were trying very hard to run away with that, and those guys gave us a fight. But yeah, P3 is good still. At the end of the day, I'll take it.
All right, you have anything you want to say to your sponsors and everyone before I let you go?
So shout out Big Fast Racing, Mythic Metals, my sponsor, Broke Man's Graphics, who is your P1 finisher tonight, who made my gorgeous new paint scheme for tonight. So congratulations to Jacob, and yeah, thank you. Thanks to you, Cam, for doing this every week.
Hey, it's my pleasure. It's fun.
Well, you have a good one, man.
All right, we'll talk to you later.
Catch you
later. All right, that was 13 of Jake Mockey. Looks like we got our winner ready to go. Let's bring in Jacob. Oh, come on. Jacob, this is Cam in the booth. You got me?
Hey, what's going on, Cam?
Hey. So that was quite wild.
Yeah, it was entertaining to say the least, buddy.
Yeah, I was just talking to Maki, and he was saying he was just kind of hanging back there, just kind of egging you on to the points, and then it sounded like your right front started to wear a little bit.
Oh yeah, man. Yeah, I had a great strategy pre-race. I was gonna kind of just roll the corners, try to save the right front as best as possible. About 20 to go, I could feel that the right front was just shot. I was driving it a little too hard off corner exit. That last caution there saved me.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
So that was pretty crazy, getting our first caution of the series right there. Did you take all four, or was it a 2-tire?
No, I went just right sides.
That's
Yeah, I
that's
just went with sides.
that's what I was kind of wondering, because you kind of gapped Maki there for a little bit coming out of that, so I was kind of wondering if that's what happened.
Yeah, no, I was sitting there arguing with myself for a minute. I was like, man, caution's out, but we've only got like 5 to go. Do I pit? Do I stay out? It was kind of a last minute decision. Go ahead and pit, and ended up just taking right sides for that pit stop.
All right. Do you have anything to shout out to your sponsors before I let you go?
Yeah, man. I want to give a shout out to Jake Mackey, Ryan Phillips, all my teammates over at Big Fast Racing. Great group of guys over there. Love running with them, whether it be oval or endurance stuff. Great group of guys over there. Shout out to Spark Racing League for everything they do to put on all the shows they put on, week in and week out. 4 different series. Love this group of guys that we run with every week. Absolutely great group of guys to be around.
Yes,
So yeah.
Yeah, it is a great group of guys. I enjoy doing this. I also like to thank them for letting me do this. First kind of venture into this type of a thing.
Yeah, man. They're an awesome group of guys. It's the second league I've run with, and they are the league that stuck. I love racing and hanging out with everybody here. So.
Yep. All right. We'll talk to you later.
All right, buddy. Have a good evening. Thanks again, Cam, for everything.
Yep. All right. That was our winner tonight at the 31, Jacob Phillips. All right. We're going to go ahead and give you kind of the loadout of our once more of our actual overall winner. So, like I said, in first place is the 31 of Jacob Phillips. Second is the 49 of Devin Jack. Third is the 13 of Jake Maki. Fourth is the 69 of Larry Polink. Fifth is the 27 of Ryan Phillips. Seventh is the 36 of Jacob Nickerson. Seventh is the 44 of Patrick O'Toole. Eighth is the 99 of Tom Lickert. Ninth is the 4th of Nathan Gentry. Round out the top 10 is the 33 Dave Grajewski. And finishing out our complete field tonight is the 60 of Steve Est. All right. That about to do us tonight for the Spike Racing League Mini Stock Series here on Overdrive Automotive Media. My name is Cam Gillens. I hope you enjoyed tonight's broadcast, and I hope to talk to you again soon.